Hi, my name is Dr. David Silverman. I'm on Asea's Medical Professionals Board, and I've been asked to answer some common questions that people have about the product. One of the questions, which really isn't that common, because after 90 days of on the product, I find that 90% of people are extremely, extremely happy. I'm talking about the drink version of Asea. Um, if someone says, I'm not seeing changes after 90 days, and they took it properly, and I shot a video, how to use Redoxcom, and just go look at that. I'm not going to go through details, but if they take it the way I said, at the end of 90 days, and they're staying well hydrated and they're taking it properly, they don't see a change. I recommend that they, for 4 days, drink a half a bottle a day. It's kind of like a little shock to the system. And if for some reason they don't see anything after that, after those 4 days, I ask them to stop totally and just reassess everything about their health now that they say nothing's changed, and stop. And their redox molecules levels are going to go back down to where they were. And generally within a couple of weeks to 4 weeks, they raise their hands and say, okay, I see the difference. I need the product. They just didn't notice it because it's like watching grass grow changes sometimes. Sometimes they're dramatic. With the gel, it can be very dramatic. The drink sometimes can be dramatic, sometimes it can be slow. The fact is, the double-blind study, the genetic expression study, showed that every single person who drank Asea had their genes turned back on. You can go to amazingmolecules.com, pull up the study at the bottom. Every person, everyone who drank Asea, within 8 weeks, their genes turned on at least 20%, at least. And not one person who drank the salt water as the placebo had their genes turn on. So we know that it's working. It's a matter of, will you feel it? Now, the gel's a different story. When people are testing this drink and they give it 90 days, they take the gel and they put it on 10 people who are hurting, put it on 3 times in 5 minutes, and watch what happens to the majority of those people within 10 minutes. Then they're kind of, the validation is there that it's real. But the drink, it can be quick, it can take time. But this is the way I recommend people do if they're not seeing changes in 90 days. I hope this is helpful.